putting the dog away, but we are. I love it how I give him a fleece bed in his tire, and he just literally goes, oh, we'll just move this out of my bed and into there. So we are chopping on Saturday, mowing Friday, chopping Saturday, and the cows are short. We have limited the grazing platform. Obviously, we have less animals than we ever have done grazing before. We've sold a lot of cows, as you know, transitional period, dairy, blah, blah, blah. I won't bore you. These girls in here are limited to this field here, that field there, and that field there. And then the other day, they decided they were jumping into the silage fields here. So I've barred them out of that field. They're not happy. So I'm going to have to just go up and shove a gate. We need to do a bit of fencing, but we can't do that until the silage is off. Going to go and shove some gates up there. I presume that's exactly what Roy's doing right now, shoving the grab on. Great minds think alike and all that. Just going to take a couple of gates over and shove them in the gaps. Then we can let the cows back through into that field. It'll just keep them happy for a few extra, hours, never mind days. And once the silage is off, we will obviously let them have a lot more of the farm like they usually do. The thing was, we've kept them in for that little bit longer. We've also carved less of them, which meant we weren't under the same pressures, and we've let some of the grass get away on us. Now that grass, if we let those cows into those fields now, they're not even going to eat it. Honestly, it might seem like a good idea just to let them in and eat it. They won't. They'll just lie all over it and shit on it, and it'll just look a mess. Ordinarily, if you've watched my, not so much my channel, but more my TikToks, which go a little bit further back, you will remember that we usually run 2 bulls, 2 separate herds of cows, and then we will take the bulls out, bring the cows together. Obviously, that is not the case because the bull that we bought from the very reputable breeder turned out to be a Jaffa, so we only are running 1 bull. As it stands, we're not running any bull because we're not putting Chaz out. We're keeping him in, we're looking for a home for him. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, if anyone needs an absolutely impeccable limmy bull, just lovely, small head, compact, he's just neat, isn't he? He's never been pushed on, he just is as natural as they come. Good temperament, he's never jumped a fence. Honestly, he's just a belting animal. If anyone needs a bull, he's too nice, do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't want to see that for him. He's got plenty of life left in him and so much more to give than going fat. Yes, we're being sentimental and we could probably get more money for him going fat, but it just doesn't matter. Now we are just going to go down here and get some gates. We have a big pile of really old gates that we had lying around the farm when we got here. They all had a place, to be honest. A lot of them came off here, and directly opposite here, there was a building a lot closer, and this was split into little yards. I'll see, there is a clip somewhere. I'll try and find it. It might be slightly blurry because it's quite old, but yeah, I'll find it and show you. We had like telegraph pole buildings, Royce just said. They were really kind of cool, but obviously going forward they weren't ideal. There was a little cubicle shed here, a tiny cubicle shed for heifers. Yeah, it was a completely different thing to what it is now. And yeah, I've got videos of them all being pulled down. Like, oh yeah, it was incredible. I'm on a lot since we've got here. Just gonna get some staples and a hammer, take it over. They're just so, we've put them onto a field. What do you want? Back. Oh, you're not even funny, go away. Something for the lambs, I'd have weed killered all down there. But I don't want the lambs to get anything they shouldn't have on them. Pocket full of staples. Have a pocket full of staples. I'll run across and I'll holler, and they will, without a doubt, come running. But this doesn't go back far enough. How are you gonna? Oh, you changed it there. A spanner to do so. Right, so this here hits that there and stops it going right back. 30 quid that. Junction 36 auctions. Whee. We're just taking it off. I'm just checking if it's needed. Hold on. Turns out that thing did nothing anyway. I don't even know what it was there for. So we've put it back in just in case it did have a purpose, but I don't think it did have a purpose. It's like a funny bolt that kind of sits. I thought it was stopping the air. You'll have to go high. You are naughty. Get out of my way. Was this just in case? Go on then, follow him. Woohoo! I just want to fly. I don't know why, I just wanted to fly. Perhaps she'll die. I've lost one, hold on. Man down. Here.
Right, that'll do.
Right, unsafe driver, everybody move. Absolute triumph, look at that. Wow. All of this stretch is actually to double fence. This fence will be pulled out sharpish, hence why I don't care that I'm putting it on the top, because it just means when they do lean on it, it's less likely to give. But ideally when fencing, you don't do that. You don't do that. So all of this down here is to double fence and gap the hedge in. Now obviously no hedge is going to grow underneath this tree, but that's not quite the point. You can see, actually you can see pretty clearly where hedge will not grow. It will not grow either side of the tree's canopy, and that is pretty evident, isn't it? Look at that. Anyhow, this here is absolutely stunning. It's wild privet, and look how old it is. It's just really gnarly and cool. It was a way to measure hedges and how old they were. And it was something to do with the species in the hedge. This is an incredibly laid. Look at that. Yes. It's nice. That is nice. I'm just literally walking down and making sure the cows don't get over. Like that. I can hear Roy shouting. I'm a long way away from home though. Oh, he's shouting at sheep. Oh, it's all right, they've escaped on him. When laying a hedge, you lay it uphill. I didn't know that, but apparently you do. And this is what happens. So you essentially, there's no little bits to show you on. Oh, here. So what you would do is, this isn't even something viable, but you would get an axe and you would chop that to there, for instance, and you bend it over so it's still attached. There's obviously a lot more to it than quite that. And then you end up with a bit stuck out like that. The bit that's sideways is still attached to the growth. And as you can see, grows and creates an absolutely stunning hedge. That's hawthorn. That'll be really old. Hawthorn's really, really slow growing. And that's a stunning, stunning hedge. Honestly, the hedges here are absolutely superb. Such a shame that this, however, is very deed. I think. Fear. Big chunk of wood like, isn't it? Oh no, maybe. Yeah. Kill you. I don't think we'll take it out. I think we'll possibly just leave it in because, to be honest, it'll be a home for several million things. Sloes, we've also planted an awful lot of these on the farm. And that is the most sweet smelling flower. It's probably my favourite smell in the world this time of year. Helicopter. Zoom in on it. Wow. Aviation update.